What up, everybody? It's your boy Gaming Forte. Welcome back to Destiny. So we are about to take a look at some of the differences between the weapons and armor you get when Forsaken launches versus what you already have in your inventory now. So this is probably going to be one of those questions that's going to be asked a lot. When should I start getting rid of my regular old D1 year one armor? So as of right now, I have my Sosa's gear on and I have just some random weapons on. Now, when I look at my character, take a look at the helmet. This helmet, pretty basic, restoration mod, and it has a plasteel reinforcement mod, which gives you increased resilience or increased health recovery. These are the base and staple stats that have been on every piece of Destiny 1 or Destiny 2 piece of gear since its release. So if I go down here, you can see you can add on a armor mod, which these grant different bonuses depending on if you want reload speed, you want more faster recharge rates. All of that stuff is available here, along with all the different cosmetical changes you can change to your character. Now, let's take a look at a piece of Forsaken gear right here that I just acquired from doing a flashpoint on Mars. Now, anybody doesn't know, you can do a flashpoint on Mars and it gives you Forsaken gear. Basically, as long as your character is not level 405 or 400, this will drop lower than the level that you need to be able to equip it to your character. One way to do that is to actually just take all of your level 400 gear, pretty much anything that's close to 400, and move it to a different character. Don't put it in your vault, because when the game scans your inventory, it does not only just scan your character, it scans the inventory for all your characters to see if you have anything that will match up to give you a higher light level. But if you put that on a separate character, it does not scan other characters, just because it doesn't want to get the leveling mixed up between all your characters. So if you want to be able to equip this gear before Forsaken, you need to make sure that you basically dumb your character down as far as you can and put that gear on another character. But what do you see here? You notice that instead of just the one boring mod like this has right here, you have two more sets of them. This one has heavy lifting on it. It gives you bonus super energy from power weapon kills. This one also has power weapon tracking, so it gives tracking ability to your power weapons. We also have linear fusion rifle reserves, where it gives you more ammo for your linear fusion rifle when you're carrying it. And you also get special ammo finder. It increases the drop rate of all special ammo when you kill enemies in the game. So as you can see, but just looking at this armor, it's instantly gonna be better than anything you have. I don't care how good that armor is, unless you're keeping it just for keepsake's sake and you want to level it up. That's the only way I would hold on to it. Outside of that, it's not going to be any good. So we talked about armor. Let's talk about weapons. So now we're going to talk about Nameless Midnight, one of the best scout rifles that are in the game, and it's not even arguable. People love this gun. I love this gun. And as you can see, we have all our scopes right here. We have all our magazine changes right here, and we have our one trait, which is explosive payload, where you get the area effect detonation on impact. Pretty cool, right? Nice little perk combinations. You still have the cosmetic stuff, and you also have your weapon mod that gives you 5% extra attack, or just 5, attack more. But then if we go take a look at a weapon that I got from Forsaken, the wrong side of right, what do you see differently here? So we still have our shader, we still have our mod slot, but look at that mod slot. Instead of it being something that just gives you a kinetic power, it gives you radar immediately returns when stopping aiming down sight. So instantly, this is a better weapon just because you have this extra perk here. But let's go a little further. We still have our sights, we still have our magazine, and look, we have our trait right here, which is opening shot. And then look, we have a second trait, Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. So not only do we have one trait, we have two traits. So this weapon instantly becomes better than any other weapon you have. And that's where the random rolls come in, because these are not fixed to whatever weapon you're using them on. The next weapon you get can drop Outlaw. This can drop as Outlaw instead of opening shot, and you can still have Zen Moment. So the perk composition that you can get on these weapons is unmatched. Once you start getting enough of these weapons in your inventory, you are going to start changing out stuff drastically. So my thing for you guys is this: make sure when you're going through these weapons, make sure you're deleting them as needed. make sure that you are actually taking notice to the ones that are really going to benefit you more in the long term versus in the short term. Because if you take a look at these weapons, how much does it take to infuse this weapon? Look at that. Now remember, it doesn't just, remember we got to get planetary materials now. So now you see how it's going to cost 2,500 glimmer, 10 legendary shards, and 10 of the microphasic data letters. So you already are going to be using way more material to just upgrade or to just infuse a weapon into another weapon. And you're already going to use. So what this is telling me is you're going to be infusing your weapons and it's going to cost a lot. So you really want to make sure you're taking mind of anything you are infusing, because if you don't want to just infuse something just to get 2 or 3 spots out of it, you want it to be that very, very high end type of infusion where you're getting 10 or 15 slots out of it, just so you can minimize how much you're spending overall. But another thing you noticed is, look at this. Remember how you had to have a hand cannon to go into a hand cannon? Now with Forsaken, you can take any primary and infuse it into any other primary. So if I only have this Midnight Coup, or not the Midnight Coup, but say I have this Nameless Midnight and all I have is this shotgun that I can infuse into it, it will let me do that because guess what? They're all primary. So that's really good change. It's a quality of life change on top of that. So I really appreciate that. But overall, guys, I just wanted to share that little PSA with you guys, let you know exactly how this is going to break down for you guys when Forsaken launches. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be amazing. I will be here with you bright and bushy tail early as soon as the patch goes live on Tuesday the 4th, and I'm off those next 2 days, so it's going to be pretty freaking amazing. But guys, let me know what you think about this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.